Good morning, Tightliners, and welcome back to the channel. 5:35 a.m. Sunday morning. Right, what I've got out, two rods out at the moment. One up and over with half a joey mackerel on there, and that's been steadily going like this for the last 5 minutes. I'm thinking that is probably pin whiting. The other one on a pulley rig with 50 Kamakiri limitless hooks on there, and that one has started showing life on it as well, and that's got a squid and black lug cocktail. Now I'm thinking that one looked more like a dogfish kind of thing. So anyway, that's what's happening. It's Sunday morning. I'm going to fish until it gets light and see what happens. Generally fishing for whatever I can get. Hopefully it won't be too many doggies. I'd really like to see a three-bearded rocklin, and of course I would like to see a codling. Whether I see it here or not, no idea. Anyway, that's the plan. That's what I'm looking for, or anything really. So anyway, until something happens, that's also rhywbeth yn digwydd with my life and dog. Right guys, so third rod's gone in. Two up, one down. Ragworm on the bottom hook, tiny bit of sandhill on the middle hook, and a tiny bit of mackerel on the top hook. I'm expecting that'll catch a whiting now, because the other rod has been bouncing from when it hit the water really, with a half mackerel on it. I'm going to bring that one in a minute and check the damage on the bait there and get a fresh one out there. So baits I've got with me tonight, this morning, I've got black lug and squid, I've got ragworm, I've got mackerel, sandhill, sardine, and maybe a crab or two in there as well. So I'll try everything and hopefully bring us a fish. So, os oes rhywbeth fel yr arfer, byddai'ch yn dol. What is that? Well, have a look at that, guys. I think I might have caught some of these lure that they've been using on a boat or something. There's a treble hook there. There's my line. Half a mackerel completely gone. Anyway, let me sort this out and rhoi chi nôl os oes 'na rhywbeth arall. That's a weird one. Very long, thin. Yeah, it's a long kind of jig. Oh well, I don't know. Might be able to put that into use someday, I don't know. I'll check it out in daylight later on. Anyway, os oes rhywbeth, byddai'ch yn dol. Right guys, on the scratching rig, didn't take very long. Two whiting on the ragworm on the bottom and mackerel bait on the top hook. Fairly decent whiting. Yeah, not bad. Just exactly, well, it just tells us exactly now what has been hammering that mackerel bait that I had out. hopefully there'll be something else there that might be feeding on these things, who knows. Anyway, let's get another bait on this, let's get it out there. If it is whiting and they're this size, then that's not too bad, because it's cat food or even fish cakes. Anyway, not much of it. Yeah guys, second cast on the scratching and yet another whiting. They're not bad whiting. I would like to have been catching these on Friday night to go with that huss that I had. If you haven't seen that video yet guys, Friday night match Winnie's on Newry Beach. Yeah, thought I was in for a good one. I had a nice huss, that makes about £8-9 possibly, 91 centimetres, second cast, and I thought yes, here we go. I'm in for a good match here, I thought. I didn't catch a single fish after that, I didn't even get a single bite. These guys were missing in action somewhere. Anyway, let's get this one unhooked and get another bait out. Yeah, hopefully there'll be something other than whiting. No more cutting. Well guys, 10 to 7 now. First hints of daylight starting to come through. Well, the big baits have been quiet really. Only been stripped by the whiting. Yeah, so just the 3 whiting to report at the moment. I'm hoping you're enjoying the videos that I'm making guys. I enjoy reading the comments that you send, and yeah, just I thought I'd get out this morning, get a quick session in, and spend some time with the girls later, especially Catherine anyway, and I'll cook a Sunday roast and see what happens later on. Okay, quite keen to go out later, so it's still not impossible that I'll get a second session in today. Yeah, last cast on the scratching rig, something weird happened. I didn't get no crack off, but the lead hit the water and somehow the rig managed to unclip itself. I really can't explain that one. I checked the clip on the lever and it looks alright. It worked this time. So I really don't understand that one. That was a very, very strange one. The whiting bite seems to have gone quiet now as well. I got a little bit of squid strip on here and a ragworm on a Portsmouth loop rig with size 2 wide gaps. Anyway, I'll keep watching the other rods and hopefully there'll be something decent on them in the end. So, fel yr arfer, I'll sort it about the right guys, fish on. This could be a dog, unless it's a triple head of whiting. Yeah, it's a dog. There is no way that I could come fish here and not catch at least one of these things. Yeah, on the ragworm, on the top hook. It's nicely hooked anyway, just in the side of the mouth there. Come on, play ball. There we go. Size 4, I think, or size 5 pint hook. Anyway, there we are. There's the dogfish. There's the second species of the day. I won't show you too many more dogfish if that's what we're getting. Normal chydig. Another whiting, guys. On the ragworm, on the Portsmouth with the luprig. They're not bad fish, but I'd like to see something a bit bigger. Like I said, they do great cat food or fish cakes or something like that. So they are coming home. They're not a bad size. That one's going again now, I think. Anyway. Slow bite on the mackerel bait on the big rod. I don't know. Could be a dog, but it could just be something waiting, attacking it again as well. Anyway, let's get this one baited up again. Normal chydig. Yeah, I think there might be a dogfish on this one now. And the tail piece of mackerel that I put out. Just as I thought. It'd be nice if it wasn't a dogfish and there was something else. It does feel very much like a dogfish. Yeah, it's a doggy. Right, let's get rid of that one. Like I said, I'm not showing you any more dogfish, but that was another dog. Normal chydig. This was a ferocious bite, but I think it's only waiting again. That's a good size whiting though. Yeah. Best whiting of the day so far. Don't mind catching them when they're like that. Right. That was a whopping bite. Saucer with that, working dog. Right guys, let's try a bait that's worked well for me here in the past. Sardine with a bit of squid wrapped onto it. I don't know if you can see that, the end of the rod there behind me, bouncing away, more waiting. So it's 2 dogs and about 5 or 6 waiting now. Let's see if this can bring something a bit bigger. Nice big bully or something like that. Let's get this in. Massive bites on there. Let's see if we can get multiple fish on it this time. Here we go. Get out of the way. Right, let's hope that brings me a bullhuss or a ray or anything not a dogfish. Get that settled. That one's still bouncing away. I'll get that one in now. Let's get this one in. Yeah, definitely fish on. Right, another whiting. Right guys, there you are, another whiting on the ragworm again. It is trying to start to rain. It's 7:30. I said I'd be home for 9. If this rain makes things a bit difficult here, then I'll be home before 9 o'clock. Right, let's get baited there and sent back out there. No, I'm not ready. Right guys, third species of the morning, pouting on the ragworm. When I first seen it, I thought it might have been in the water. I thought it might have been a very small codling, but anyway, you know, pouting it is. Let's get it back. It's gone too. Brilliant. Right, this rain's getting quite persistent. If I feel that the rocks are getting too slippery, I will get myself out of here. And if it means doing a couple of trips or 3 trips up to take everything up there, then that's what I'll have to do. Right guys, like I said, it's getting wet, so I'm going to put the phone in the box for a bit. Like I said, if it does get too slippery, I'll get out of here. If I have to make more than one trip to get out, then that's what I'll do. I'll take things up the top, come back down, get a few more bits. There's no point being a hero and staying down somewhere where it could get dangerous, guys. Like my dad always says, heroes don't live long. So, oh, big bite on that half a mackerel that I sent in. And I had a little bit of a miscast, and it's come in a bit shorter, and it's just gone like that. Right, we'll keep an eye on that one. Let's see how that develops. Hopefully it's a bit more than a dogfish. No chydig. Right guys, so the sardine I sent out, just brought that in now because it had been rattling, and there's a fairly tidy whiting on there. I mean, it does kind of fit quite a bit on the box there like that. Yeah, so I'm going to start bringing this session to an end now. I got all last baits in the water. I start putting the rigs away and make my way back to the car. Yeah, give it a go. Quite a few decent whiting. We'll get a meal out of it at least. And what we don't eat, the cats will. So anyway, I got 3 baits still in the water. Every time I bring one in now, I'll pack it up. No chydig. Off. Right guys, so that is the end of the session. Quite a few whiting, a couple of dogs and a pout. Not brilliant, but I was out, I gave it a go, we caught some fish. Anyway, possibility of getting out again later, who knows. But we will be out in the week for sure. Maybe on the bass again. But really trying to get and hopefully maybe a codling session again, maybe on the streets, who knows. So anyway guys, a nice morning, but it's time to go back now. Rods are packed away, put everything else away now in the box, and then head on back to the car. So anyway guys, until the next time, keep your lines tight.